Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon. In the last episode, we went and looked at the ranked mode in multiplayer of Tower Control, and it wasn't a very good set of matches, unfortunately. It's kind of a running theme in this segment here, but in today's episode, we're going to be looking at the last of the ranked modes, which is Splat Zones. So, Lester is here again with me, once again.
And maybe, just maybe, we can actually get a new stage. We'll probably get Black Belly Skateboard. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, probably so. I'm really hoping we get Bluefin Depot, but it is what it is. But anyways, let's go over what Splat Zones is, which X are the rules. In Splat Zones, teams battle for control of stage Splat Zone. Each stage has one or two Splat Zones. In order to gain control of the Splat Zone, just splatter it with ink. Once your team controls the zone, try to hold it for as long as possible. Your team's timer will start once you control all the zones in the stage. When your timer reaches 0, your team wins. But if you lose control of a single zone, your team's timer will stop. There's also a penalty for losing control of all the zones to the enemy. So guard them with all your might. If the battle ends without a winner, the team who has the lowest count on its timer will claim victory. In this ranked battle points are awarded based on your timer. Oh, and here's a pro tip for you. If you lose control of Splat Zone, wait for your team to regroup instead of trying to be the hero.
Huh? Barnacles! What could be worse than a giant paint bubble?
Oh, I know. 2 giant paint bubbles.
No!
So, yeah. This mode is essentially competitive turf war, to put it in easy words to understand. It's more of a King of the Hill style ranked mode, but I think, doesn't this play differently than the later versions of Splat Zones?
The scoring is a little bit different, but it's essentially the same in all the games. That's really it.
Okay, I kind of figured I knew something changed with this one, but
yeah.
let's go ahead and just show off what Splat Zones is. Yeah, this is kind of like I said, it's competitive turf war. This is where you're gonna try to control an area as long as you can. I say area. There's areas.
Yeah, you can have either a 1-zone or a 2-zone area that you have to focus on. So it's gonna depend on the map for how you play the said mode.
Yeah. Wow, you got it real quick. I just now saw on your screen it did.
Yeah. For reference sake, on our recording time window, we have about 15 minutes for the mode. So the fact that we're getting games right now is good, because we kind of need to get them as soon as possible.
We kind of.
I guess we're starting things off a little bit differently and showing my perspective as you're waiting for your game.
Yeah. Let's just show your perspective first, because it would probably take a while to show mine. But yeah, as you can see, the yellow square is the Splat Zone in question. Lester has to control.
This map has 2 of them specifically, and they're tiny. So it's very easy to take control of the zone, but you need both zones for your team to actually start getting points.
Yeah, this is I think it's harder when, it's easy when there's only one zone to control, but when you got 2 of them, you're like, well, yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah, the problem with the 2-zone method in Splatoon 1 specifically, because they still do this even in the latest Splatoon games with 2 and 3, but in Splatoon 1, the Splat Zones were very, very small if they were 2 zones, so it was very easy to just take them over with just something simple, say like an ink strike. Just shoot one of these in the center of one of the 2 zones, and it instantly takes it over. But needless to say, you always saw people run ink strikes in this mode just because of how useful they were for 2-zoned Splat Zone maps. And even for a 1-zone, it can take it over pretty easily, too. It can take a good chunk of the map.
Yeah, as you can see, like, both the green team is taking both of them. Wow, now its timer's down to 62. Now they're ticking. But then I lost control
Yeah,
like
we
4
got
seconds
some-
into it.
But as you can kind of see with the other team's score now, they have a plus 30 underneath their timer. That's the penalty score. So when a team takes over and the other team has a lead of some kind, you will be given a penalty when the other team takes over and starts gaining points like we're doing now. So for the opposing team to start getting points, they need to remove that penalty timer before their main timer starts ticking down.
Yeah, I forgot.
It sounds
about
confusing at first, but it's how they tried to balance this mode out a little bit.
that. So basically, they have to wait 92 seconds instead of 62 seconds if they want to win.
Yeah. But these aren't real seconds because the timer does go down a little bit faster with the penalty time, if I'm not mistaken. I know in later games it does move a little bit faster, but in Splatoon 1 it's a little bit harder to remember. And I don't want to see it go down, so I'm kind of trying not to see that happen.
Okay, good. Let's hope they get some sort of W on this LP so far, because so far... Yeah,
Every single game has been some kind of a loss, so I'm trying to avoid losing, especially for my sake being at A+, 0. So one more loss and I will rank down. But I'll just go to A and it'll still be kind of like a good score A, so that's fine. I just try my best not to rank down if I can.
Yeah, because not a pleasant sight.
Yeah.
So,
So far, we're almost there. We're at 10, 9, and they're taking 1 point, but we still have the overall lead. So as long as they don't take the other one, then we should be able to keep our score high.
Oh, come on.
Very careful. No one has either zone, I say as the other team got a zone. Again, now they don't have it. When the zones are not covered in a majority of one color ink, it'll just be a neutral one, so any team can take it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I really hope you get this.
We have a penalty timer of 69. Nice for them, not for us. But we're in the lead. 9 to 62 is a major difference. The penalty timer doesn't count for the overall score your team has. So we have remaining 9, meaning we have 91 points, let's say.
Yeah.
So we are in the lead by a massive margin. They only have a minute left before the game is over. So they have to really push down their score and also get rid of that penalty to even do so to actually win the game. It's going to be a really steep comeback for this, like, what is it, like a lime green color?
Cyan color. No, not even cyan color. It's like a
cyan.
It's like a neon green almost. It's like
Yeah,
slime
that's
color.
probably more accurate. I know in lighting-wise, when like a Splatfest would happen, this kind of a color is a team color. It could look more of like a green than a blue.
Yeah. Like a mixture of green and blue. They lost control.
They did try to push us out with the Killer Whale. Killer Whale is another special you've seen a lot in Splat Zones because it will push a person right out of the area. But that's kind of the same for every single ranked mode in general. That's just a thing that pushes people away, period. So there's nothing you can do about it.
Does this game doesn't have overtime, does it? No.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does?
We might actually see it if the other team holds
there it
on.
is.
Yep, we're seeing it. They're holding on to a zone, which automatically starts the overtime. Now they have it. We need to take control, which will stop overtime. Once we take control, the game will end. So they're going to really try to hold on as long as possible here. If I can just get this guy, I can immediately ink strike one of the points, and if we take this one, then we can just take it right back. But they're really pushing at this point.
There we
But
go.
it wasn't enough.
Good job. Good job, Lester.
Good, we
We
got the
actually-
W.
We got a W on this LP. Now, can I find a match before rotation ends?
Wow, my dual squelcher, or dual squelcher, sorry, I'm so used to Splatoon 2 onwards. It's like the one on the other side didn't do anything. Kept on dying.
Oh my
Feels
god.
bad, man.
Now, let's see if I can actually get a game. Let's hope, anyways. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I was worried that we wouldn't be able to find a match.
Yeah, you were queuing for a lot longer than I was.
Yeah.
Probably a good, what, 10 minutes, I would say?
Yeah. It only got like, what, 7 minutes before the rotation ends, so gotta hurry. But at least we got a match in. Alright, unfortunately, I won't be able to show off the other map. I was really hoping we would get Bluefin Depot, but that's
how it goes in Splatoon.
Yeah.
There's 2 maps in rotation, but it might as well be 1, because you always get the one you don't want.
God. Is this just a one-zoner?
No, that's the 2-zone one.
Okay.
That's why it would have been nice to get Bluefin Depot, because that is 1 zone. Even though the map is designed as like a parallel to each other, it's still only 1 zone.
Yeah, we're in control. Okay, good. We gotta hold the base here. We lost control of the base. Ah, the Kraken. I don't miss that special whatsoever.
Yeah. They would have to really change its design if they brought it back, since now they have Octolings in the game. So it can't just be a big old squid.
Dude. Hey, are you gonna... I just kind of jumped to you by accident.
Yeah, so you just kind of went back home.
There you go. Let me see the jump there. I think that guy's just not playing. That's
Yeah,
not a good
probably.
thing.
So that's unfortunate. If you get a teammate that doesn't play in ranked mode, that really sucks. It's one thing when they don't in something like Turf War, because it doesn't really matter as much, but in a mode where your ranking is determined by how well you play, and having a teammate just sit there really hurts you overall.
Dang. Oh, well. I got splattered by a Seeker. I didn't get killed by the dang...
Didn't even see the Seeker.
I didn't even
Must have
see
got
it
obscured
either.
by the camera.
Yeah, we're kind of in trouble here. We're going to lose.
Yeah, this one is a lot more in the other team's favor. But you guys can still make it up if you get a penalty on them. They'll have a big penalty. It'd be hard for them to overcome. So the game would go on a lot longer if you guys hit them with this penalty now. It's a matter if you can, because it became very close. 3, 2, 1,
Yeah,
GG's.
that's it. Well, I kind of figured as much. Well, I did have that one guy that just wasn't playing on our team, so...
Did not help, yeah.
Didn't
If you have an
really help.
AFK player like that, then it's really hard to push ahead as that team with a down teammate.
It really is. Of course, it didn't help that I got killed like 5 times in a row, but oh well.
Yeah.
I'm a
It's
C+.
funny to see of level 50 do absolutely nothing in a game.
I know.
You rarely ever see a max level player just do nothing.
Oh well. Rank change. You rejoin the battle to play in your new skill bracket. Yeah,
So
you
that's
go
what
back to
happens whenever you rank up or down. So I guess it's in a way kind of a good thing you did rank down, because it shows that.
Yeah.
Anytime your rank changes, you will be kicked back to the lobby so you can rank up with people in a similar ranking area. Because you won't get just C pluses, you'll get C minuses and C standards. It tries to rank you with that lettered ranked group. So if you ranking into a new area, it's not going to try to put you with B minuses now, because that'd just be above your level.
Yeah.
But you would have either been, if you ranked up from B minus, you would have been a B at a 30 score or ranking down to C plus to 70. You don't go halfway. You go like either like in 30 increments at that point. So at 30 or 70, depending on your ranking.
Yeah, so it's probably a good thing I got to show that off, because, gosh. Oh, lordy, if only it's like because I did well instead of, oh, you suck. You suck at this game. Yeah, I know. It's all right, though. I like this game a lot. I still play it a lot.
We know how to show things by being bad.
Yep. I never claimed to be very good at this game. I actually claimed the opposite.
Neither do I, and that's why I have like a 1 in 4 at this point out of the modes and win the losses. So yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Never claimed.
Never claimed. But with that is pretty much in ranked mode, ranked battle in general. We've gone over every mode available in this game, every game type, and that pretty much ends the online portion of this Let's Play in general. We've done all the stuff in the lobby. The last thing I need to show off is actually in Inkopolis proper, and it's a local multiplayer thing in general. But yeah, that's pretty much that for all the multiplayer modes. So thanks again, Sonic Ghost 64, for joining me on this portion here. It really did help me out having somebody who is a connoisseur of Splatoon in some way to help kind of bounce off commentary over this stuff, because, like I said before, I don't claim to be very good at this mode, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Usually whenever I played Splatoon, ranked modes were usually my thing. So it was good to be able to show off what we could. Unfortunate with the squad battle thing, but a Wii U game in 2023 with online support. Yeah, needless to say, the amount of people are skimmed. So I'm glad we were able to at least get into ranked mode battles without major issues.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of glad that we actually got Splat Zones before the timer ran out, because it's actually going to run out in like a minute. I guess I could...
Yeah, not even. In fact, just giving her a couple seconds, and we'll be ending this with the news.
Yeah, we're just going to probably end this and show you what happens whenever you're in a lobby and the modes change on you. Just give it just a second.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
let's go watch the news.
Go. Yeah, breaking news. Let's go live with Callie and Marie. So whenever you have a rotation change, they automatically kick you out of the lobby, no matter what it is. They go and talk. Callie and Marie can talk to you again, like you do whenever you boot up the game, to tell you the new maps. I'm so glad they fixed this thing in later iterations.
And the worst part about Splatoon 1 news, when you go back to this game specifically, is it doesn't tell you what the mode is for the rotation. You don't find out until you go into the lobby. So it says, oh, here, you got these stages for the ranked mode. Neat. It's like, okay, cool. But what do you do on Wally Warehouse and Awana Mall? Well, the answer is Rainmaker. But the game didn't tell you. You had to go check that out yourself in the lobby. Yeah, it kicks you out all the way to the lobby, so you gotta... Well, you don't have to walk all the way over there. You can just tap on your gamepad and it takes you there. But you get what I mean. You can kick back into Inkopolis again. Yep.
It's just like...
And it will also mess with your freshness meter, too, because of the rotation changing. So good luck trying to get that money from Judd. If you had to, rush out real fast and the game just ended, whereas the hour changed, yeah you're not getting your reward.
Yeah, but yeah, that is basically all the multiplayer modes in the lobby portion of Inkopolis. So, with that, in the next episode of Let's Play Splatoon, we're gonna be coming up all the way up here to up this ramp this way, here. And we're gonna be going into this building. This building is for local multiplayer. And local multiplayer is, it was an experiment, I'll put it that way. It was a very weird experiment. So, I'll be having my wife, Eternity Geek, help me with that. So, we'll be showing that off in the next episode. So, thanks again, Sonic64, for joining me on this. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next episode.